Okay, that's everybody. What else do we have? Ashen Plains.
Ooh, but
Aego's Descent. I'm gonna
Aego's
keep
Descent.
knocking out all the other ones. I don't know what the Roman numerals stand for.
That's interesting. Yeah, we've seen the Holy Empire bit. Oh, look, it's a turtle. Turtle. That's something new. Oh, it's the masked individual. You found them. Whoa! What is going on here? Hey, there's that shady guy we saw in Ingenton. Or is it Ingenton?
Don't know who you guys is, but the boss said no witnesses, so we gonna have to take you out along with the bird here.
What? Can't we just talk this out?
No can do, kid. Nothing personal. Just business.
Oh, what? Wait, it is a bird guy.
Probably a guy. Knowing this game, probably a chick. No point in hiding now. I'm gonna get to Obadon, no matter how many thugs Kikin sends. It's a dude. Okay.
It is a dude, thank goodness.
Okay. This game has had a absolutely massive number of ladies.
Now, is that another bird down there? Who is that? To the left. Look at that.
Oh, this. Yeah, the regular. It's good against wind. Nature's good against wind.
People are commenting on the eyebrows. Yeah, the big bushy eyebrows. Probably indicative that that bird is male.
Okay.
What's the composition of your opponents when it comes to elements?
It's a lot of wind.
Oh.
And a very small number of water.
Okay. So you're trying out Earth?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide who I'm bringing. It's like a Barn Reaper, but the Barn Reaper is so killable.
This song is groovy. You have another 2 slot.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide. Let's see. I don't really know who I want to bring along on this one.
Can you look at the composition again, or can you inform me what we need? What would be good?
The problem is we have a lot of water, so we don't need more water. I'm gonna just get the Barn Reaper so we can get around. A huge section of water. These turtles are annoying, but I think I'm just gonna stick Pyachin on them. There's a lot of wind.
Mm-hmm. A lot of wind. What's effective against wind? Was it that Earth
Wind.
stands up?
Yeah, nature is good against wind.
Okay.
Oh, wind is good at... Wow. A lot of things are good against water. I just realized that.
Wind is
Because
good
wind,
against
ice,
water,
and
ice
electricity is all good against water. Water kind of sucks in that regard.
What do they call those, by the way?
These
The
things?
fish turtles?
Aqua toys.
Aqua toys. Oh, look
Oh, look
at
at his face. It's like...
that face. I love the artwork for this.
Oh, he's got a counterattack. Oh, it's parry.
Mm-hmm. So who is that peculiar person with the hair? Well, not a hairbrush. Sorry, the paintbrush.
Bandita.
Oh no, they're carrying a Molotov. Never mind.
That's no paintbrush.
More gremlins.
More than a bandit, honestly.
Yeah, she's wearing goggles, and she does have that Molotov. More like a demolitions expert. Or a pyromaniac. Seems to be heavily defended, the Aqua Toys. Oh, the turtle is a defender. That
Yep.
makes sense. No! Hyachin! Do we have anyone to defend Hyachin? Is Chico on defense duty?
Chico's distracted. Dang.
Ouch. Ah, the turtle. Yep.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, he'll be more effective in the water.
Yep. Well, that's frustrating.
Ah, some healing.
So I wonder why you up this late.
Oh, that guy got the special item.
Was it just? I don't remember.
There was
what it
a pink orb sitting.
Oh, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That guy keeps healing up.
Yep. If I go up here, bird's eye. That's the stuff. Did I get it with the poison? No.
Oh, whoa.
Quiet
Just
chin.
throwing
Dang it.
3 at once?
Yep.
One after the other? Oof.
Just go for that. And hit him. Hey, there we go. There's one jerk down. Back into the water with Pyachin. Please die. Thank you.
Ooh, yeah. When you can you hover over the bandit? I just want to see what they look like, because I don't think oh yeah, Bandita. Yeah, she's wearing those goggles.
Yep. No? Alright. Bandita is designed to kill down leaders instantly. Oh, that makes sense. Dang it.
Now, is it Pichon? Pichon? Chin curry chicken!
That's
What?
concerning.
Curry chicken? I could use some curry chicken.
Just get rid of this guy. Oh, the Bandita is a leader.
Mm-hmm.
That's problematic.
Dust storm.
Well, there goes Piachin again.
Oh. Oh, but the turtle is there.
Yep, to intercept. Freaking jerk.
What can she use her special power on?
I'm gonna just try and wipe these guys out. There we go. That worked out.
Oh, wow.
Goodbye.
By Piachin?
Piachin will probably be fine. I hate that turtle.
Mm-hmm. Well, the turtle's almost gone.
You say that, but they're incredibly wily.
Ah, they keep getting healed,
and really
too.
shitty. I hate them a lot. Let's see if I move here. No.
Yeah, there's also that chest and some scrap metal, but...
I'm just gonna have Chico get there.
Mm-hmm.
We're not in a very good spot for... guarding anyway. Too spread out.
Ah, haste.
Why? How?
What? I saw a skull drop, but then
Yeah,
she
it was
remained.
the turtle. So the
Oh,
reason
turtle
why
died. I see.
yeah, the reason why I say how though is because when I'm guarding with Chico,
Does excess damage go to the defended
well, yeah,
creature?
but normally when I guard with Chico, I can't guard that high.
Ah.
Like the height difference absolutely wrecks me. Game's gone through some massive changes, a lot of nerfs. Has it really? Still kind of mean. I know they added some quality of life buffs.
Yeah, you need to help Chico. Or not Chico, Piachin.
Yep.
So at this point, it's just the troll.
Yep. Okay, mostly nerfs to stealth. Did a lot of nerfs to hard mode in particular. Gosh.
Yeah, you haven't really used stealth.
Nah, not really my flavor.
Mm-hmm. Wander does not like stealth games. I don't really like them much either.
There's a
it's fun
couple
to-
games where it's fun,
It's
but
fun
it's
every once
mostly
in a
Shadow
while.
Tactics.
It's fun when you can defend yourself if you need to, or if there are other avenues for success. But if it's one of those games where you have to sneak about, and if you fail, your character gets grisly, just encounters a grisly demise, then oof, feel helpless in those situations.
Go down. Die already. Oops. Well, that's fine.
Pew, pew. Life force.
Yep.
It's interesting how Pishon is just taking his time, just sitting up there.
Well, he's trying to come help. It's a long way to get to the troll.
Mm-hmm. He did use the sprint. Well, that probably won't be effective.
There we go. Ooh.
Mm.
Ah.
There you go.
Lost
Oh,
it.
well.
Get a spell for... I think that's a water blast. I could be wrong.
Oh. Looks like one of the little water spirits.
I do not know who you are, but I thank you for your assistance.
Who are you? And why were these guys after you?
Ah, yeah. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the world-famous P.O.P.O. prize fighter, Peachon the Punisher.
And if he's a P.O.P.O.
That means
Then-
Pyachin most definitely is not.
Pyachin most definitely is not a P.O.P.O. Because it'd be like, oh, well, I have a P.O.P.O. baby here with me. No, that's not
That's
how
a
it
different
works.
thing.
I think Pyachin actually resembles a kind of like a water phoenix.
Yep.
Looks very similar. Okay.
Those cowards work for Kikin and the Syndicate he's running out of Obadon. The Syndicate wanted me to throw my next fight so they could make a fortune, but the honor of the P.O.P.O. runs deep in my veins. I refused, so they're sending ruffians to stop me from showing up.
Maybe I can help?
I've never met a human that could use magic. It's a bit peculiar, but you're quite capable in a fight. It would make things a lot easier. Oh, and I can pay you to make it worth your time.
Huh? That's even better than helping people for free like I usually do. Oh, Akaido suffered the most damage during the opening of the elemental gates. Much of the land is deemed unviable, except for a few areas controlled by the Ash Elves and the land bordering Doro.
Okay, so what are we up against? Absolute smattering.
A bunch of trolls and a bunch of gremlins. And whatever they summon, I suppose. Also, earth? Ice? Is that what it is mostly?
Let's see. Air, nature, water, wind, ice.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2 wind, 3 nature.
2 water.
Yeah.
So, fire and ice would be good.
That's why this guy's useful.
If you... The thing is, if you choose that other guy, you'll only be able to have one more creature.
Oh. Okay,
Earth?
that should work.
Why Earth?
Let's see.
Just to face the one wind guy?
Yeah. It's also just a solid contender.
Mm-hmm. Have we even reached the boss fight?
This, I think, is... Is it? No, we might have one more.
Oh my.
It's a long game.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, but it is definitely one of those where it's like, I feel like a lot of these could have just been one fight instead of 3.
My stomach is just rumbling a lot.
Yeah, I'm just getting tired.
Mm-hmm. That too. But you can't stop in the midst of...
I think I can. We discovered that earlier. Remember when we were restarting? To save the...
Well, to attempt to save the Fae Queen, yeah.
Yeah. Does the main character look like a dude? I don't see that in the slightest. Let's see. Yeah, we'll give him the barrier. Not that it really helps. Match me very slowly. Okay, let's see.
Very slowly indeed. So, how's that crab creature's attacks?
Oh, it does the trick. So he's really long range, which is his main benefit. Like, he's got a considerably longer range than most characters.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There we go. I have misgivings about how effective he is, but I think we just need to get in control of him. I bet he becomes a party member.
Keyshawn?
Yeah.
At the same time, we've met a lot of named unique characters.
True. He just seems more main character-y than the rest.
I suppose if he succeeds in defeating the crime lord that was trying to force him out of the fighting matches, he might go along to say, you know, I'm a free agent now. I have nothing to go back to. I'll join you in your fight because, you know, there's so much world out there left to explore and so many creatures to fight. I don't know. I don't want to pigeonhole, isn't that funny? Pigeonhole his character into just the I'm gonna fight trope, but he is a boxer by the looks of it.
There we go. Ah. How would you do that? Do that. Let's see. For the witch? Yeah, we'll get rid of the witch. Oh, I should have actually been hitting this guy, because now he's in a really inconvenient location.
Ah! No! Pulling out his ultimate attack. And then he damaged everyone. Wow.
What the hell? Okay, so that does different things than I remember it doing. Let's see.
Sorry if I've been quiet. Starting to get sleepy. Whoa, wait. He was down for the count, but it looked like he had a ton of downed HP. Did you notice that? His yellow bar?
Because he's a guest.
Ah.
Yeah, he's not really supposed to go down. Okay. Guy's hurt. Oh.
Yeah, they're just bombarding you from the top of that house.
Yep. Not pleasant. Alright, let's just go for the damage.
Oh, rally howl.
Yep.
Nice.
Ooh.
Well, that's because it's fully upgraded now, correct?
Correct.
And you did max out the blue bar for Chico.
Okay. Will this kill? Or wipe him out?
You know, I never really liked that plot convention. The whole, you know, there's a championship fighter, they've worked their way to the top, they think they're getting somewhere, and then there may be their coach or someone says, you know, we have to intentionally lose. Yep. Or this and such bad thing will happen, whether it be, you know, someone has been kidnapped or ransomed, or it has something to do with like their reputation or who knows what. And the guy's like, no, I've worked far too hard to just throw a match now. It's also... And sometimes they play it up that they intentionally lose and they comply for a moral cause because they have to save someone, or... And it's that point of humiliation before they turn back around and find a means to exact revenge or retribution. Or what they do is they have them win, making the villains really angry, which also leads to the final confrontation. Or they use it as something at the beginning of an adventure to set the hero up for like a revenge arc when bad consequences do occur.
Or it's one of those where they're a guy that's always been throwing fights, but you know, he finally kind of
Grows a spine.
Goes legit. You know, isn't just going to play their game anymore. Let's see.
Quite frankly, I think boxing shouldn't exist.
Yeah. I'd be
At least in
cool
modern
if it was
society.
like robot boxing.
Because I remember there was a point, maybe it was a number of months ago or even a year ago, where there was just a week where 3 or 4, like, these young boxers all died from essentially blood clots that had come from concussions or injuries. They suffered from strokes or...
Like, I just wish BattleBots were as popular as, like, boxing and competitive fighting.
Well, this is a topic that we actually have planned, but I wonder why so many games involve... Ooh, this is the Open Arena? Looks like we made it on time. Good luck, Pichon, or Pecan? How do we want to pronounce his name? Pichon or Pichon?
Could be pecan. Pecan?
Pecan? If you want to put that French flair to it. I don't know.
Pecan?
I thank you, Peony, for your help.
Oh, hey, it's a Jarrett guy, but this is just the arena
Pshaw!
master.
What are you doing here? Hell. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for has arrived. The main event, a championship bout to close out this season's arena fighting tournament. The challenger, Pecan the Punisher, against reigning champion Count Crusher. All bets are final. Let the carnage begin.
Wait, are we supposed to intervene? This doesn't feel right at all.
Who knows?
That I consider that cheating. But what I was going to say before is that as an extension of the why do people find entertainment in fighting, it really does bring me back to...
Oh!
Wait, what just happened?
We're just watching. Pecan is just crushing this guy.
Yeah, you can't intervene. I'm pretty sure a fight's gonna break out when he refuses to lose, though.
Damn you, Pecan! You ruined everything. If you think we are going to let you slide, you've got another thing coming. I've just switched his voice all. Get rid of the bird and his friends over there. There we go. I got it back. I just needed the nasal bit.
Gah! I didn't do anything. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight too.
This is awesome! Skipping school for this was so worth it. Just remember, your mom can't ever know about this, or the real fight will be at our house.
Yep. That's what I was going to say as an extension to the whole boxing shouldn't be a thing anymore, especially with all the risk involved to the... I wouldn't necessarily call them
it's the
players,
same thing with like
the
football
fighters.
and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, football is bad too. The thing is, it's interesting how people find so much enjoyment in not just actual combat, but depictions of combat. And it's something that I've wondered about when many of the early video games that I had played were the detective puzzle point-and-click adventure games. And I do like games where there's a balance between... for instance, I really liked Legend of Zelda games because while there was a lot of combat in it, you also had racing mini-games and archery mini-games and puzzles in the dungeons and such. But I find it interesting that just so many games are based around combat. It's all about destroying something or inflicting enough damage on someone or something. And I think it's inherent in that it's derived from our depictions of heroic acts and heroism. A lot of old legends and lore comprises of like accounts of knights facing dragons and dark lords and saving the kingdom from evil and such. And so I suppose...
Why would you do that? Alright.
And the other thing too is I suppose combat makes the player feel powerful, and also it's something that they wouldn't do in real life. So I can definitely see why combat is the primary form of gameplay.
See, in every
Whether it
sport
be-
there's danger. There's so much more, though, is kind of the main thing I would say. That when it comes to stuff like full contact, wrestling, boxing, football, and rugby, these are sports that are almost unnecessarily violent to the point where, and poorly protected. I think that might even be more of the issue, is that so many of these full contact sports don't have nearly enough effort put into actually protecting their players. It's one of the reasons why there's conversations about full contact sports being removed from school. That's why they get paid so well for danger money. But high schoolers, the
only reason why they have football in high school is because they want to have their cheerleaders and their fancy football fields, and they want these guys to get football scholarships so that they can go to college.
Mm-hmm.
Which in and of itself is sad because sometimes they focus on football at the detriment to their education.
And yeah,
and if you
that's
don't
what
make it in
happened
the
to
big
my
leagues, then what do you do?
Mm-hmm. Like that's what happened to my cousin. He was only good at football, and so after that, there was just nothing left for him. I still don't know what he does with himself, and this is like nearly 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Poor guy just never found his way in the world.
Yeah. And the other thing too is, it did it again, didn't it?
Nah, I
also find it ridiculous that athletes
that
have
was-
ridiculous salaries.
We don't have any mods running right now.
Oh, I see. It's because it's insanely late. You're usually not
Yeah.
up this late.
Yeah, I'm usually not. I feel like we're just getting constantly buried in dudes here. And he's very much on fire. Nope. Dang it. Oh, this might hurt. Wow. Guts. Let's see. We don't have too much. That Arena Master is extremely durable. Let's see. Go for her all the same. See if I can kill that leader. Nope.
Brother had his knee shattered in a high school football game. Oh, I'm sorry for your brother. Yeah, there's just all the physical injuries that can impact players for the rest of their lives. That is devastating.
Yep.
And there's also been, there were definitely stories about kids dying because they got a lacrosse ball to their temples.
Yep.
Back in school. Or even hit in the chest. I think there was one guy, I don't know if it was in my school district.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a permanent injury for me, but I got a lacrosse ball to one of the softer parts of my arm. Like right at the shoulder. And like I had trouble moving it for days, weeks. Mm-hmm. It was rough.
Yeah, I think there was one guy in our school district who got a lacrosse ball to the chest, and he actually endured. I mean, he died. Cardiac arrest from that. That was. Oof. Aussie cricketer died of a ball that bounced up under his helmet. Now, is cricket the one where you're on horseback?
No. Cricket is kind of the alt baseball.
Oh. I see. Don't they use thinner bats?
They use flat bats.
Flat bats. Okay.
Let's see. Do you get where you're coming from? In the same district, a lot of people saying the same about video games, how they don't want children playing them. Let's see. The thing is, like, ultimately, it's less about not wanting kids playing video games. It's just that it would be nice if there were less specifically violent video games, because it's weird how much the niche plays towards combat and only combat. And it's rare to play video games that don't involve combat in some way, shape, or form.
And I wasn't saying that I disliked combat in games. I'm just saying that it's interesting how many games have combat as the primary game mechanic.
Hey, I got him.
Actually, whew, he's gone. And not to say it like promotes violence or anything like that, but we were playing Ooblets, for instance, and instead of having, it was heavily based off of like Pokemon battling and stuff, but instead of having, you know, these kids essentially having pit fights with their pet animals, they decided to make it a dance-off.
Yeah,
which
and
was
I
just
thought
cute.
that was just so cute. Yep.
That was so cute. That takes care of that.
Indeed. I may have been in some real trouble if not for you. Here's the payment I promised you.
Another talisman. Wow, a new spell talisman. Thanks.
The fighting season in Obadon's come to a close. With Keegan's goons out for me, traveling alone could be problematic. Perhaps you're needing another companion?
Uh-huh. Huh? Sure. The more the merrier.
Like, I'll admit, I personally love a lot of combat systems in games, but when Shell pointed out, it's like, yeah, every single game has combat.
Well, not every single game.
Yeah.
As I said, like, the Myst games that I grew up absolutely adoring, it was just exploration and puzzles.